Hi all. So today we are going to discuss on topic how to be a successful insurance agent. Now I'm not going to share something like on my own. I have interviewed a lot of successful insurance agents, top agency owners, and thought leaders in insurance space. And what I did was I published a book recently which is called Friendly Agent. And if you read that book, you will be able to see how these folks were able to build a multi-million dollar insurance agency and how they continue to succeed. So in this video, what I've done is I have summarized some of the learnings, and there are mainly kind of six characteristics or trait which you see in successful insurance agents. And if you follow that, I'm sure you will also find success yourself. So without further ado, let's dive in. So first thing which most of the successful agents do is that they are always, trying to acquire new skill. So this is the number one thing, acquiring new skills. So there are multiple ways you can acquire a new skill. One way is through mentorship. So I have seen a lot of top agency owners, they work with mentors. And in some cases, they work with multiple mentors to improve their skills in different areas, whether it's related to insurance or communication or marketing, whatever it may be. They try to work with mentors to improve, their skills. Another way they are acquiring new skills is by staying on top of new trends. So, like you might have seen currently, there's a lot of fire movement going on, which is also known as financial independent retire early. So how you can tag on to some of these trends and market your insurance product to customer. Some of the insurance agents, they work with real estate agents and different strategies they use to grow. But you always have to find out what are the new trends going on and keep working on that. Another way to acquire new skill is like through digital and social media. uh, what's happening, follow some of the influencers. A lot of agents follow influencers in different lines, uh, again like marketing or insurance, finance. And they try to learn what's happening, what are the current trends, and learn from social media. Another thing is a lot of new social media, they keep coming. Like recently we had Clubhouse and things like that. So make sure you go to those social media platforms and try to acquire skills, how to use them to your advantage. And there are a lot of learning materials available, which I'm sure you'll find it on internet. Another way is through reading books. I personally love reading books. And we also have a video on top 5 books which insurance agents should read, and I'll provide a link of that article or video below. But most of the successful agents you'll see, they read a lot of books. They try to and books have wealth of knowledge. Somebody has already done it. They share their knowledge, and say that's why I published my book Friendly Agent. I interviewed a lot of these top agency owner, and I wanted to capture essence of their success. How did they become successful, and what are they doing, how are they different? And they may not be publishing themselves, so I thought, okay, why not interview them and publish it. Now number two is retaining existing customers. So that is a big difference between successful and not so successful insurance agencies and agents. Successful ones, they are able to retain their customers. Many of them have more than 90% retention rate, and there are many reasons behind it. um, so one thing is that you have to make sure that you are available for your customers whenever they need you. It doesn't mean that you have to be available physically, but some way they should be able to reach you. Many agencies, they only have a insurance, say a website where somebody can submit a contact us form, or they're available only between 9 to 5, and their phone lines are busy. So you should provide your customers a way, to reach you, either through a messenger or uh, you know some other mechanism, or you have an app, so that if customer needs something immediately, whether it's a certificate of insurance or whatever, right, like they are able to reach you. And that's why, like, I have seen, at least through chatbots, agents are able to achieve a lot of success. Customers will come, even during midnight, they will send a message and chatbot will try to resolve them or point them to right direction. Another thing is, like, they a lot of insurance agents who are successful, they invest themselves emotionally, and that's why they retain customers. So what I mean is, like, if customer is having a issue or there is a claim, they will try to fight for their customers, understand what's happening, and try to take care of them. And if you're genuinely trying to be helpful, and do good, then customers will see that, and you'll be able to retain customers. And not only that, they will refer to their friends and families, and that's how most of the agencies are growing, through referrals. Another way to retain customers is by having an excellent customer service. I talked about it a little bit earlier, but other than having tools, technologies in place to service your customers, a lot of agencies, they also invest in training their customer service reps. So somebody's picking a call, they make sure that they are able to service them properly. And not only that, a lot of time this brings opportunity to cross sell different insurance products, and that's also they're trying to kind educate their customer service reps about. So that was point number two, that they are good in retaining customers, and it is a key factor which we should not forget. Third item, which I've seen, is that they are good in acquiring new customers. So this goes without saying, if you're not able to acquire new customers, then it's hard to grow. One good thing, especially with property and casualty side, is that there is a lot of recurring revenue built into those policies. So as long as you're acquiring enough customers to compensate for those who are leaving you, you're good, you will be able to survive. But if you are able to add more customers compared to what you retain, then definitely you are in a growth trajectory. So how are they acquiring new customers? So one is by building brand. um, Successful agents, they focus on building brand. You can go online and check a lot of them. One um, particular, like, agent which I know personally is Chris Paradiso. He is very good in building brand. He's very conscious about making sure that his brand identity and everything is intact across platforms. He will have a, what you say, branding guide, and a lot of things to make sure um, his brand is visible. So and soon we will be having a video where I'll be sharing how Chris has built a brand. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like it, so that you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. And YouTube will also suggest videos which are helpful for you. Another thing is that, like, l- in order to acquire new customers, agents, they keep looking for new ways, and whatever is the right way in today's world. So when I interviewed a lot of these agencies who are there for 20, 30 years, for my book Friendly Agent, I saw that, like, a lot of them, they were doing TV ads 20 years back. They were doing paper ads 15 years back, 20 years back. They used to spend a lot of money there. But then um, when those medias were not providing the right return of investment, they moved to others, like, then around 2010 or whatever, right, Google was easy to hack and get ranking. they were able to jump into that. And recently, a lot of these big insurance agencies, they are tapping on to Instagram and Facebook marketing, and these digital marketing channels to grow their agency. And again, we also have a video for you where you can get our exact strategy to generate leads through Google, Facebook ads, and you can get that also in the comments or below this video. So yeah, so that was number three. They are good in acquiring new customers, and yeah, that's a lifeline for any agency. Now, number four is measuring results. So these big agencies or successful agents, they are good in having right metrics. They will measure themselves and make sure that they are on track, or they're not falling off the wagon. And as they say, right, if you don't measure something, you cannot improve. So they measure on a regular basis and they improve. And there are a lot of different metrics which insurance agents use. And again, I have a very good interview which I'll be posting soon about metrics and data and how to use it. And once it's available, you can see in the feed. So that is very important. Number four, measuring results, having metrics in place. Now, number five, which I've seen, is that a lot of these successful insurance agents, they are good, in doing social good. So they are, generally nice people, and they try to contribute to their community, their society. They'll be sponsoring events, charities, and a lot of these things. And obviously, if you're doing good in your society, people will appreciate you, and you will get a business because of that involvement. But a lot of time they are not doing to get a business. It's just like for social good. And that is also very important, like having a community um, involvement, doing good for your society, and those kind of things. Yeah, in my book I have shared some of these examples where agents, how they're contributing. They will be part of a lot of these boards related to their town and different charities and all. And basically they are able to become kind of heroes in their locality. And people look up to them, and they definitely want to support these agencies and small business with their dollars. Now, the last one, and I think it is one of the most important one, and hardly anybody discuss it. So number six is finding the right niche. Yes, so in today's world, it is very important to have a niche, and people who are able to grow, they are able to grow by uh, you know kind of identifying the right niche and capitalizing on it. Now, a lot of insurance agencies, they start with like multiple line of business. They will sell, say if it's a PNC agency, they will sell auto, home, everything under the sun. Or if it's a life and health or something, right? But over a period of time, good agencies are able to identify what is their strength, and then they double down on those niches and grow exponentially. So again, like a lot of these agencies from outside, you'll see, and you'll see that hey, they are selling all products, they're generic. But if you go deeper, you'll see that I know one agency, they found out that their customers were real estate investors, and people who are flipping houses, and they have a certain kind of needs. So they went deeper into it. They started participating in those events related to real estate investors, and understand problems which house flippers are facing and those kind of things, and came up with right products. And once you start doing this, people start referring you. You are considered as expert. The same way, I know there's another agency who identified that For FedEx trucks and all, there is a gap in market. So they went ahead and they came up with a product. They worked directly with a carrier to came up with a product which specifically solves need for FedEx trucks and those trucks owners, and they were able to capitalize on it, and generating millions of dollars by serving this particular niche. So so these are the top six characteristics or traits which I have seen, and I hope you find it useful. If there's anything else you feel is an important trait, please leave a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe so that you are up to date with the latest videos which are coming. So thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.